Ferndale students. Mr. Allison will be a very familiar face. He's a permanent substitute at Ferndale and is one of our faculty, actually our only faculty rep at FCA for the Ferndale High School. So we're pleased to have him with us, and he's going to speak to us about a great ministry down in the Somerset area called Teen Quest, which we've gone there and done some rock climbing and scooter riding and quad riding and golf ball hitting and all kinds of fun stuff, but they do lots of ministry, especially in the summertime in the Johnstown and Somerset area.
Thanks. Yeah, I want to talk to you about a ministry called Teen Quest. I've been with them for almost 20 years. We're based out of Somerset. It's a camp, but it's more like a missionary camp, mission camp combination. And even though they're based out of Somerset, their reach is far greater than that. They've even been to China. This year they have a mission team going to Guatemala. So there's lots of things that you can do. And basically they're open all year round. Youth groups can come in for a weekend. They have program camps. They have their own things that they do. Group come up for a retreat, just have their own retreat. They have events for adults, different things like that. But one of the things that I've been part of for at least 15 years, every summer they run what's called a mission camp. And typically you think of going to camp, just go to camp and have fun. But they try to have at least once a year a mission camp where the purpose is kids can come, you can bring youth groups or individuals, and they train you to be a missionary. And I've been on small missionary trips, but for most of the time, I've been part of coordinating the mission teams. So I've been on the other end of it. If you've ever gone on a mission trip, you go to some place and you do all this work, and you may not realize what happens on the other end of it. So I'm on the other end. So what Teen Quest tries to do is they'll bring groups in to the camp. They'll spend a couple days learning to be a missionary. And they really train them. They'll bring other missionaries to come in and talk. And we've even had kids, I've been part of taking kids out to be part of this for the year, for the week. It's funny because the kids were from Johnstown. They raised money to go to camp, to come back and work in Johnstown. Makes no sense, right? But that's what we did. And they had a good time. But again, my focus has mostly been trying to coordinate things in Johnstown. So they really do a good job of promoting. All these places around the world need help, and so does Johnstown. So they bring groups in, always out of town, and oftentimes out of state as well. And here's basically how the week works. The kids come in, and again, they'll spend a couple days training. And they learn what it means to be part of a mission team. And then for 3 days, they come to Johnstown. And they'll work during the day, but then in the evening, we go out and do ministry events. So they're not just missionaries, they're evangelists as well. So this year we've got 4 teams coming in. One group the week of June 15th, and three teams coming in the week of June 29th. And so what I've tried to do over the years, number one, look for projects. So there's lots of people that need help, but it's hard sometimes to make the connections. Traditionally, we've worked in the Dale and Hornerstown area, so we'll try to do that this year. We're not limited to that area. In fact, this year I think I have 2 projects potentially at Brownstown. The teams come in, we try to connect them with a family, so they feel like at the end of the week they've blessed the family and they've gotten blessed. But in the evenings we go out and do ministry. So what ways you can hopefully help or be part of it, I should say that way. There's lots of ways you can be part of this, and that's kind of why I'm here. Number one, if you know families, either in the Johnstown area or just a little bit further out, I mean, even up here, it's not too far to go. Now that you got the road open, it's a little bit easier. For now, although I ran over some branches getting here. So, but again, the groups that come in, some of them are really skilled, have a lot of resources. Some groups come in, it's like you're a bunch of kids, and they can do small things. So projects can range from yard work to light repair, painting, it's always good, cleaning, stuff like that. They've helped people move, clean up garbage, things like that. So really, if you know families in the area that could really use some help, that would be great. You can connect with me, Rob has my number. But then after that, again, we're looking for places to go. So in the evenings, traditionally, we've gone to nursing homes, children's homes, but the really big thing we do is we go to parks. And during COVID, that's what really accelerated because we couldn't go inside, people couldn't gather. So we had to go outside. And so we started going to parks. And we kind of take over in Cornerstown, called Wood Street Playground. We take it over every year for like 3 days or sometimes a couple weeks. And we go around and try to get kids to come out. And the idea for the event is it's fun, but it's also outreach. It's also evangelism. So the kids that are coming in, as part of the teams, part of their training is they put together this whole program. They do skits, music, and it's all based on spreading the gospel and praying with kids and handing out Bibles. So we do that, but in between, they need meals. So things that you can help us with. Connecting with families. If you would like to host a team for even one evening, if you felt you could gather enough people for an event, we've done playgrounds where you might have 10 kids, but it's enough. If you feel like you can even help us with a meal, supplies. Some families can pay for the supplies and they're getting free labor. Some can't pay for anything, so we do the best we can. So we're kind of limited in sometimes what we can do. Some groups bring money, some groups don't have anything. So we're kind of free labor, but if you definitely know someone in your area that could use some help, please get in touch with me. But the ministry events are really important. So ways that the FCA or anybody can help with us, we try to go out and connect with kids. So even if you can help us during the day, walk around. We literally walk around Cornerstown. We pass out these little tickets. It's funny because the first year we did it, we would hand out these tickets. And it's like, hey, you need this ticket to come to this really weird event. And then the kids would come back with their friends and say, hey, can we get more of those tickets? They don't realize it's free. They can come without them, but we really play it up. So even passing out the tickets is a big deal because the groups come in, maybe they have stuff to do, but they take time away from their projects to pass out the tickets. Or the one year we had a pastor and his wife and their little group. They just hung out at the playground all day, and they cleaned up a little bit and then just met with kids, passed out water. That night we had a really big group come out, and a lot of kids, got to benefit from that. So different things you can do that way, but the kids is really about the kids. And the neighborhoods we're in the Johnstown, right there, Cornerstown, Dale, and the kids need stuff to do. And they don't have the ability to go places, so since Team Quest is also a camp, they really make an effort to connect with kids. They try to get them out to camp for a week. We've been able to do that as well. So anyway, you think you can help, talk to Pastor Rob. I'll stick around for this service. If you want to go online, teamquest.org, you can read all about the camps, all the stuff that they do, and also their Facebook page. I can answer any questions, and even after we're done, oftentimes we may not get everything done that a family needs. So that may be where you can bring your FCA together or whatever and help out, clean up some stuff we didn't get finished. So there's lots of ways to help. We're hoping that you can be part of this, or at least pray for us. If nothing else, pray for us. It's very tiring by the end of the week. So, thank you.